let's take a look at example 2. So Ivan is estimating the cost to reshingle his roof. The roof is shaped like a pyramid, with each side having a base length of 25 feet and a slant height of 15 feet. Okay, so we're given the top view of that house. This part A asks, what is the total surface area that needs to be reshingled? Total surface area that needs to be reshingled. So if I'm looking at the top of my house, I need to redo my entire roof. Now in this case, that's going to mean that I have 4 identical triangles to worry about. So I know the surface area of one triangle is base times height divided by 2. So base times height divided by 2. I do, however, have 4 identical triangles, so I'm going to multiply that area of one triangle by 4. So let's go ahead and throw our numbers in there. 4 multiplied by the base, which is 25 feet, multiplied by 15 feet, that's the height, and that is going to be divided by 2. If we go ahead and plug that in, we're going to get an answer of 750 feet square, or square feet, however you want to look at it. Okay, so that's the total area. Now asphalt shingles are sold in bundles, and each bundle of shingles will cover 100 feet. How many bundles is Ivan going to need? So this is where we're going to have to do a little bit of thinking, and the easiest way to help us out is going to be to use a proportion. Now the question does tell us that one bundle is good for 100 feet square. Okay. Now those of you out there might do this a different way, but the way that I've taught my students to do it is to match the units to the units. And what I mean by that is if I have bundles on the left-hand side, I want to make sure that I have bundles with bundles. And on the other side, I'm going to put square feet with square feet. It avoids the need for trying to figure out what goes where. If we can match the units, we know where everything goes. Okay, once that is all done, you have a choice. Okay, you can try and figure out how I got from one bundle to 100 feet, or what I need to do to get from 750 feet squared to X number of bundles. But what you could do instead is cross multiply and divide. So the two numbers that are across from one another, in this case the 750 feet squared and the one bundle, we're going to multiply those two numbers together and we're going to come up with 750, and we're going to divide by the number that's left over, which is 100 feet squared, and that will lead us straight to our answer of X bundles. And I've called this method the fish method because I can draw a fish. Now if we were to do all of that, we're going to solve for X. So X is going to be equal to 750 feet squared multiplied by one bundle, and we're going to divide that number by 100 feet squared. Okay, so what that looks like is 750 times 1 divided by 100. Okay, and in the end, we end up finding that it ends up being 7.5 bundles. Okay, this is where we're going to need to think about our answer. I can't go to the store and buy half a bundle of shingles. They aren't sold in halves. They're only sold in wholes. Now, if I buy 7 bundles, I'm not going to have enough shingles to cover the entire roof. So what I'm going to need to do is round my answer up a bit to 8. Now I am going to have some left over, but I'd rather have something left over than not enough. And I'm going to have to go back to the store to buy some more anyways. So we're going to round up to 8 bundles, which takes us to the last and final part. If each bundle costs $31.50, what is the total cost of the shingles? Okay, so if one is $31.50, I'm going to multiply that value by how many bundles I have. You could do this just as easily with repeated addition, but repeated addition is just multiplication, and this will save us a bit of time. So if we do that in total for those shingles, it will cost us $252